What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure you like this video and share it, because I'm going to talk about what happens when you seek to be a part of the I'm not a pick me crowd, but then only to become what you spoke out against. Now, this person that you're seeing here, her name is Jasmine, or her Instagram handle is Watch Jazzy. Apparently, she is dating Cam Newton. Now, people say, well, that's not news. But what is news is that a video went viral on Twitter after she made an appearance on a podcast. Okay, she made an appearance on a podcast where she spoke about being submissive and, serving your man. But in this video here, she's speaking the exact opposite of that. She's, she's basically mocking women who are doing whatever for their man, right? Now, people saying that she clarified it as saying, well, it's for rich men. Like, she's not gonna be submissive for a, regular, no-name guy, right? But what you got to understand is a lot of these women are hypocrites, and they will speak out against pick-me's until they come across the type of man that they want. And this is why she's getting pushback on social media, because you can't call out pick-me behavior and then turn around and do the same thing, because now you're dating Cam Newton. Apparently you're dating Cam Newton. See, a lot of women are like this. It reminds me of Tiger Woods, right? Lindsey Vonn, the famous skier, she mocked Tiger Woods' press conference only, when he was apologizing for all the cheating he had done, only for her to then end up dating Tiger Woods a couple of years later. These women will mock certain type of men. They will go in on these types of men only until they get with those men. Then they have this whole epiphany. That's why when people say, well, these women are different than these women, a lot of these women are the same. It's just the opportunities. If she wasn't married, then she probably would not believe in anti-feminism, right? She would not believe in the heavy narrative of social justice, narrative pushing in our society that has people not even knowing what a woman is. Even though I know what a woman is, I'm pretty sure y'all know what a woman is. But in society, they want to blur the lines between male and female. They want males to be able to dress and act like women and compete in women's sports and basically take over female spaces. So when I see women speak out against pick-meism and then they become what they speak out against, they're going to get pushed back, people. They're going to get pushed back. Now let's get into this article from Mab Noir. It says, Cam Newton's suspected girlfriend Jasmine Brown is proud to say she is submissive to her man. While discussing relationships on Shan Bodrom's Lovers and Friends podcast, she described how she caters to her man. Like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. I pretty much read his mind, Brown said. If I know you and I study you, know how you are in the morning, I know how you are in the midday. Before you can even ask me for something, I'm already on it. He's spoiled, but I love that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. That's what she said. That's going to get these women in their feelings, because that men should do all those things for them. See, they're under the delusion that men in our society are here to service their selfish needs. And the funny thing is, these women end up dating men who need them financially, emotionally, right? And there's a lot of women giving themselves to a lot of bums. Jasmine Brown went on to say being submissive is part of her love language. She understands how impactful her love is and is proud to see how it changes her man's life. I've been known to love people back to health, and sometimes it's very draining. My love is my superpower, and I used to hate that about myself, but now I'm just embracing it. If I love you, I can heal you. It's my joy. I love to see him eating the meal that I cook. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch his back until he falls asleep. Now, this is the clip here. I want y'all to hear it for yourself.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean,
you know what's crazy to me? Like, there are a lot of women who will speak out against things like this, right? They'll call women pick-me's for thinking this way, but most women will do this for the man that they want. There's always one or two men out here that women will do anything for, and that's a fact. I don't care how mentally unstable she is. I don't care how much of a feminist she is. She will get submissive for the guy that she wants. Let that be known, okay? And a lot of women, what they will do is they will get online and they will project insecurity. They will project insecurity and they will attack her for what she's saying, but they would do the same thing for the guy that they want.
he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how are you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be there. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining.
That's that savior complex. A lot of these women have a savior complex. Most Western women are always trying to heal a man. If you're a man and they feel like you got everything together, they don't want nothing to do with you. They want to fix you. And that's why these women waste the best years of their life doing things like this. But if they come across a guy that, let's say, has everything they like in a guy, the look, the money, then they're willing to do that. But how long is that going to last? Because let's say if she's with Cam, which they're saying she is, you know, Cam ain't looking to wife no woman up anytime soon. He didn't even wife the mother of his children up. And he was with her for a long time.
But my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now.
She knows all these things, but she was single before she got with Cam, and Cam is not even really publicly displaying her as his woman like that. Now, I don't follow Cam Newton closely on social media. Maybe y'all know more than me, but is Cam Newton, now he was at the Kentucky Derby with her, but is Cam Newton out here taking her out, you know, posting her on his social media? Because if he's not doing that and she's doing all of this, they'll let you know that Cam is getting all the benefits of this and not really doing that much in return. So she has become the pick-me that she once hated.
But I find joy in being your rest, you know? So know what that means. And that works for us because he wants what I have to offer.
What are you getting?
And of that, let's see. While Brown says her love is like, whoa, thanks to her submissiveness, Twitter wasn't impressed. And here's some of the tweets here. To start listening to Shan Bodie's podcast interview with Watch Jazzy, and basically she's codependent, but labeling it as submissive. Shout out to Jasmine Brown for actually treating her man like a real woman should. B's too busy out here trying to be the N-word in the relationship that they forget they're still women and we expect certain womanly stuff from them. That is true. That is true. A lot of you women think that you're men and you're not. You never will be. Now, she responded by saying, "Be right back, gonna go scratch my man's back." And this is also want to see the second part of this. This is what she's getting clowned on Twitter for, because before that interview, she actually said this. Now, there's profanities and all types of things. I may have to cut the video short. I'll link in the description box. But this is her before her going public with Cam Newton.
Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the shit I do for him is natural. And your natural ass is gonna get played.
Now, that's a little bit contrary to what she's saying, which is why this post, is going viral and a lot of people are talking about it, because this does contradict what she's saying. Now, this was from April, I believe. This video here is from April. The other video was, I believe, recently. And people are going to say, well, Jay, there's no difference. Yes, there is, because she's basically saying, and listen, I talked about Travis Kelce, girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. She lost her whole relationship due to her being bitter about what Cam Newton is saying. This to me seemed like a response to what Cam Newton said in his interview about submissiveness and catering to your woman, right? She put this out, I believe, in April. And now, a couple months later, she's changed her tune.
You are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, and he's giving you the minimum. He's never going to do more. And he's never going to tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him.
You see how the demeanor changed? Now, she's a comedian, so that's probably where the extraness come from, but she wasn't too comedic in that interview. But I will say this, man, listen. Listen, man. Listen, if Cam is with her and he knows that she feels this way, he's dating her, I'm pretty sure he must know she may feel this way. Maybe he knows that this all talk. A lot of these women say one thing and do another. That's why I tell y'all, man, when you listen to a lot of these women talk about men and relationships, look at their actions. Don't look at their words, okay? Because a lot of these women are hypocritical. A lot of these women are not honest. They will lie to you in a second and tell you one thing when they're really doing another. She clowned women that do the things that she claims that she won't, that she claims she wouldn't do, only to go on and claim to do those things because she got Cam Newton, because he took her to the Kentucky Derby. So it's real now. Always look at a woman's actions before you listen to anything that comes out of her mouth, because a lot of these women be out here lying and capping for real, but they'll get on social media and preach authenticity when there's nothing authentic about them whatsoever. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.